Okay.
Nice.
Tell me when to stop.
Okay. When or stop? All right. Wait time optimization.
Oh, yeah.
Wait time optimization. I mean, yeah, like I'm trying to like think of an example. Like obviously,
Hmm.
I know what every word means, but I don't know in what context like this would be used. I don't know. Okay, my thought is that I think of wait time as a negative thing. I think of something like people don't want to wait. People are impatient, especially, in this century. But I think optimizing wait time could either be like making the most of someone's wait time, so like filling that time with something
Hmm.
productive for like the customer, um, or client or whoever you're designing for, or I think it's instead of like making the most of the time, it's like maybe more so that they're like trying to minimize the time, but then I guess it would be called minimizing wait time. So yeah, I'm gonna go with my first gut answer, which is that like during that time that they have to wait for whatever, some turnover, that they're making the most of that time to help the person that they're designing for. Or
Yeah.
maybe even for
Great.
their own team. I don't know.
I mean, this has a couple of different meanings. So first of
Okay.
all, this recognizes that when you're designing, usually there's an experience that unfolds over time.
Yeah.
Like when we flew here to Panama, we booked the tickets and then we packed and then
Yeah.
we went to the airport and there's a lot of waiting through the airport experience. And then there's flying and then there's landing and there's customs. There's all these things, right? And wait time optimization, the kind of default goal is that you're designing to remove as much wait time as possible.
Okay. So my second thought was right.
But there's
But
also the recognition that you can't always remove all wait time.
yeah, of course.
So when you do have to wait, how can you optimize those moments with subtle design cues? So, for example, in the world of software, if you're downloading something, don't just say downloading in text and like someday I'll let you show a progress indicator.
Yeah, a gradient, if you
And don't
will.
just show a spinning indeterminate progress indicator that you don't know what's happening. Show a determinate progress indicator that has a
Mm.
percentage or
Yeah,
something, right?
yeah.
So that it just helps you have the psychological safety and knowledge that, okay, something's happening and I kind of know when it's done.
Okay.
The classic example for out in the physical world is mirrors in or near an elevator.
Oh,
So one point in time, there were no mirrors by elevators. And when you're just waiting for an elevator, people don't know what to do. It's some interior designer and architect was like, well, I think we should optimize this wait moment, put a mirror there. And then all of a sudden now people are like, they have something to look at.
fix my hair, put lipstick on. Yeah.
Yeah. So the other thing too is to recognize that particularly when you're designing in tech software corporate offices where you have high bandwidth and all of that stuff, you're designing for the world and not everybody's got the same access speeds
Yeah.
digitally. There's probably a physical component or metaphor too. So for example, Facebook is famous for having something called 2G Tuesdays, where if you sign up, it will artificially down throttle your phone's speed instead of like 4G, 5G LTE. It'll have you experience what it's like to be on the Facebook app at only 2G speeds, because that's actually how most of the world experiences it. So wait time optimization generally is this term of just designing for time and
Okay.
being thoughtful
Yeah.
and being simple and, having a gradient so that it doesn't feel so crazy.
I know we should have mixed gradient. Oh, I guess you can't mix two design terms, but
That would have been good. I know.
because I kept thinking of that. Yeah. Anyways, that's cool. Yeah, it makes sense,
Yeah.
and it's like a really I don't know. I think it's such a like specific part of the design process that people
Yeah.
wouldn't first think of, but actually probably ends
Yeah.
up being really important. So
Yeah. And this also speaks to the fact that some of the beauty and magic and subtlety of design is not in the
It's the in between.
obvious
Yeah.
moments and points and artifacts that you often design for. It's actually in the in between spaces, and
Yeah.
it's in the approach, the anticipation,
Totally.
the afterglow, all of that.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Glitching.
Glitching. Okay. Well, glitching is like, there's not a good gradient. Something's going on and there's like a little, like a record skips, or the CD catches, or, you hiccup when you're talking, or it's a glitch. I think how would Gen Z folks use that? Maybe this is a physical thing. Like when someone's trying to speak, or when someone is like dancing and they're like, they're like glitching, or they're like stumbling on their words. And somebody like, you glitching, yo.
Yeah, I hear this more online. Like I don't always hear people say it, like at least in my circle of friends. But it's exactly that. It's like I hear it in like comments and things, or people are like they're glitching, or like glitch, like kind of where like something goes off, or something's like not a gradient, or like kind of seems unnatural. They're like,
But is this like an app or software glitching, or this is a human being who's
no,
glitching?
it's like human being.
Okay.
But yeah, what's the inside? Because I only know this one as comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think also, I mean, it says, so the card says glitching, but it can also just be glitch, like,
Mm.
because like if they are glitching or glitch. But yeah, it's usually used in
It's when
like,
someone's acting not super smooth, they're not communicating.
yeah, exactly. And
It's a
there's
glitch.
just,
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of exactly what it is, but yeah, it's more used on the human side, rather than like software or physical. But I think it's kind of funny. I like it. And obviously people like, I think my thought, I don't actually know if this is right. I don't have facts to back this up, but I've always thought of it like derived from like glitch in the matrix, where like something is like odd, or like you freeze
Something's
and you're
off.
just like double take, so sometimes I'll be like glitch in the matrix, but
Glitching matrix.
yeah,
Yeah.
glitch.
So I think this is easier to connect these ideas, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think you can connect it in two ways. One, it can be like when you optimize wait time, there's less room for glitching. Or
Perfect.
it can be like when there is glitches, that's the time that you can use to,
The same.
fill.
Yeah. The inverse.
Exactly.
Easy. When you design well for every moment,
Yeah.
you have no more glitching.
Glitching. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then when you do glitch, it gives you an opportunity to optimize wait time.